Hello everyone, this is Teresa Craftygrams and welcome to the Craft Lair. It is late on Friday evening. It's not Friday, it's Monday. It is Monday evening. I know this because my youngest grandson started daycare today. Yeah, he did well. Mama and Dada, meh, you know how it goes. Anyway, so I know it's Monday. It is Monday. I have not done much in my craft room all weekend. I've been trying to sort of, I don't know, whatever little funk I've been going through pass. It has not completely passed, by the way. But, you know, hey, we're just soldiering through. I, haven't spent much time in the craft room, but I really wanted to do some things today, and I had plans to do something specific for my video today, and I realized I was not ready for that specific thing. So I'm just gonna do what I want to do. We're just gonna do a little bit of a craft and chat. I have been working behind the scenes. I've been working on this freebie project from Ink and Page from last year. I was going to get on here today and show y'all how to do the tab binding, or show y'all the tab binding, because I don't know how to do it. I've seen videos on it, so basically I'm a pro, really, but I've never actually done it before. So I thought we'll get on here and just finish this up real quick. Well, I'm not anywhere near as finished with the whole project as I thought I was, so we'll see how far I get. So yeah, just doing, first of all, one of the things I did realize when I sat down to start filming was that I have not plugged in my microphone all weekend. It's been sitting here, neglected and dying. And another thing about this project in particular is you need, I know for a tab binding, you need an even number of pages. Well, I thought I had 12. I have 13. So what's a gal to do? Well, I am going to make at least one more page. Okay, yeah, I know we're getting a little chunky here. I mean, she's already chunky for a tab binding, but you know, hey. I also realized that I had not used one of the most crucial and beautiful elements of this kit, which is this gorgeous tree. So yeah, I might have to make another page just for that. There's two of them, and I just took them, glued them back to back, so I'd only have to fussy cut it once. That's the plan. So that'll be a page. This is a page I'm working on here. This will probably be the back page right here. This will be the back of it, and this is the page I want to put the beautiful tree up against. So yeah. So I'm just working on putting some embellishments, not too much on the back here, because it is going to be, like I said, the back, the actual back of the journal. So yeah, just a little bit of light decorating here on the back. I will probably not leave that flapping open like that. That could cause problems down the road. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do, what else I'm gonna do here. And I need to get an idea of how big this is gonna be in relation to the rest of the pages, because I believe she's gonna stick out the top and the bottom and the sides and just all over the place. So I don't know. Anyway, I want to like do something on here that's gonna peek out of these blank spaces. So I will probably leave decorating this side for after I've got the tree cut out. But I can actually go ahead and start the tab binding process on the rest of the journal. So here's the tabs that were provided with the kit, and again, this is Ink and Page, and Debbie is the genius behind Ink and Page stuff. So let's just see if I can make some room here on my workspace. Put that all the way off over there. That'll work best. Okay, So she took all of the ephemera out of hers. I'm scared to do that because, I mean, I would prefer not to do that because I could guarantee I would not get it back anywhere near where it was. So I'm going to try not to remove all of the ephemera. So, tab binding, you say. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. Tab binding. We are using tabs to bind pages together. So, what we need are tabs. And what I've thought, there's a good variety of tabs here that are coordinating with the kit, obviously. And I thought I would try as much as possible to sort of use the variety that I have to camouflage the tabs as much as I can, realizing it won't be possible for all of them to work that way, but we'll see. Hold on, I got someone in my door. Well, that was a longer than expected break. My grandson has a sore arm, so they wanted the former nurse's opinion, I guess, or you know, the mom with more mom experience. But yeah, just gotta, I don't know if you know what a nursemaid's elbow injury is. I think that's what he's got, and that needs to be seen by the pediatrician. So that's what's doing. All right, so back to this tab binding. I'm gonna put one here. I don't know if I want to use glue stick or wet glue. What to do. I think I'm gonna do glue stick because I think it will be it'll be better to start with getting the get the initial stick, I guess, done, if that makes sense. And then if I have to come back to it, I'll re-glue it. But I want to be able to manipulate it for a little bit if I have to. I have a hair on my nose. It's making me crazy, guys. I mean, making me crazier, I guess. That's the more accurate thing. Okay, so that's the first page. So we do this. And then page 2 is with the tabs. See, now here's where my plan's gonna fall apart completely, because none of these are exactly, you know, blendy any. That'll work. Let's do the stone work. And we need 2 for the page, this one, I guess. That's how it works. I hope I'm doing this right. So we'll start with one here. I mean, you could either go less or more. Like I could do 5 or 2 on this next page. But I'm just gonna do 2 since I don't know really and truly what I'm doing. Where to put the other one? I don't know how many of these I'll be able to actually get done. All right, so now the thing is to glue these every other one and wrap them around this page, the back of this one. So let's see. How shall I do this? Shall we try glue? So it's this one for right now, this one, and this one. Whoops, yep, Let's just make a mess all over the place, and that one. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn this sideways. Let me get a cloth. And fold them around, but not too tightly. They gotta have room to breathe, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna have to hold them in place. It's all right. Loosen it up a little bit. I didn't get much glue on this one. Okay. Oop. All right. Let's see. I don't want to, obviously don't want to move them around too much, but all right, so this next one's going to go here, and this is where we come into some trouble with the spacing, I think. Because I can't go all the way up to the top here. I guess I could go yeah, it'll work where I had them, the first three. Now I just need to decide what's gonna work here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put one on top of the butterfly. Wham, wham, wham. No, I won't. No, I won't. What are you talking about, crazy lady? You don't have to put nothing on top of the butterfly. 1, 2, well, maybe a little bit. 3. Okay, we'll do that. Let's do that then. Yeah, I should have had them inked, but if you're not sure which ones you're going to use, right? Right. It's my story anyway. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I know, Penny. You don't like the motorbikes out there. There's people out riding up and down the street on dirt bikes. It's so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, I guess I abandoned the glue stick idea pretty quickly, huh? All right. Whoopsie. Ah! Glue seepage. All right. Now, we'll get these two glued. Oopsie. Well, that worked out pretty well against the brick wall there, huh? Or whatever, block, stone, it's stone. Stone wall. Sorry. All right. That's 3 that's 3 pages. All right. So now this one. Yeah, the stone's gonna do best for this one. Let me put the lid back on my glue stick since I apparently have abandoned that idea. And these are backed onto, you know, something. They're double-sided, so if I find something that just doesn't go with any of the, you know, these four, or what they are, then I can always flip them over to the wood side, I guess. All right, that one's done. Now this one. Okay. That one there. That one's fairly obvious where I can put that one. And then this one can go right up at the top. Like that. And then one in the middle. Yeah. Well, so far I'm getting away without having to take any of the ephemera out. I probably just, you know, jinxed myself by saying that. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's definitely not gonna work. Okay, well, let's do this then. We'll just put this page next. There's no rules here, except the ones that I make. I make the rules. Sorry, I'm carried away. Got carried away there. Sorry. Ooh, yeah, like that. All right. Oh, let's do this first. Let's see if I find another dark one like that. Kind of like it. Of course, I won't find another one like that. It's just the way things go. We can go just the opposite and do light. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? All right. Mine. Ah, don't fly away, don't fly away. Ooh. Big globby loop. Alright, there and there. Okay. Now let's, that's a bit close. It'll be alright. I don't know how much or how little slack to leave on these, so that's part of my problem, which is so far the biggest thing is I don't know how tight or how loose. Oh man, I just did have to cover up that butterfly wing. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. Man, poor butterfly. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, butterfly and little birdie butt. I got the little birdie's butt. Okay, now this one. Look, this one's already glued. All right. Okay. I don't know how this, I don't know how I'm doing because I don't know. I don't know because I just don't know. It's not dry enough for me to get a grasp on yet. All right. Move over, move the ephemera on over, move it on over. Because this I do have to put in the middle. And I might use some more of these on the blue side. Or the wood looking side. Whatever we're gonna call it. I'm kind of liking that idea. I wish I had done it consistently throughout, but I don't think that would have worked either. So, just keep on rolling this way. Deciding as I go. This is one of those things, now that I'm figuring out how it goes, I could have sort of worked the tabs into the design of the pages before I put too much decoration on them, but, you know, hey, live and learn. Right? Right. Have any of y'all ever done a tab-bound book before? Obviously, this is the first one I'm doing. Uh-oh, move it. Move it, Dag. Oh, is that? That's correct. That's the first one I've done the back of. Not real pleased with the tab I have chosen, but, you know, again, hindsight. I don't know how I would have done it differently, honestly, but I'm sure there are brighter minds than mine who would have a way to do this a little more decoratively as well as functionally. But that is not me. I am not that person. Okay. Cruising right along. Now this is a fat guy. This is a whole file folder page. So, let's see. I think I can use the flowered ones on this side. Right down the bottom. Right up to the top. What would happen if I put that one there so I don't cover up the greenery there? Only one way to find out, right? Let's do it. I hope everyone is doing okay in the heat. It is brutal everywhere, I know, but I feel bad for the athletes and spectators who are here for the World Cup. It is scorching hot everywhere in the States right now. There is no escape except for your, accommodations, because we do believe in air conditioning in this country. Thank Jesus. Thank you, Mr. Carrier, the inventor of central air conditioning. He's my hero. He's my hero, definitely. But yeah, I haven't heard of any heat-related injuries. Not that I really watch the news all that much. It's very anxiety-inducing for me. All right, this is going to be a interesting little situation here. Hope these little tabs can stretch all the way around this fat folder page. I mean, you definitely can't glue them. Glue. I almost glued a piece of ephemera in, didn't I? Well, we shall see. Time will tell. In the end, time will tell. I have a nice thin page after that chunky boy. So, again, I feel like I can use these floral ones if I can find some. I need two. Two will do. I don't know why I'm being so particular about them, because it's, very likely that they're going to be a complete mismatch on the other side of things, but we shall pretend we'll do this side of them. Sorry, butterfly, I'm covering up your wing. Not cutting it off, just covering it up. It's okay. You can still fly, just not right there. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay. Now, let's put that one on there. One. Two. Two. And three. All right. This one. see what I have here. See what I have left. A lot, I know, a lot, but I mean, I could make the green ones grungier, I suppose, to match better. Just ink them up really heavily. All right, that works. One more. Okay. I think this is the last page I'm going to do on camera. Let's see how I'm doing overall. This is a smaller page. A little bit smaller than the others. Let me wipe off my glue bottle. And last one. Oh, you know what? Well, yeah, I can do it. I was thinking the last page that you put on there doesn't need any tabs because it's going to be the last page, but it's not really actually going to be the last page. I can just leave those tabs hanging till I'm ready with a couple more pages. Count how many I've got here and see if my technique is working. Well, you know, that's being generous calling it a technique, but see if I have done this without too much impingement on the page movement or without leaving too much page movement. I don't know. I don't know, but I know. I do not know. There is definitely some wiggle there, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected, especially with the different thicknesses of the pages. But yeah, it doesn't look very neat back here, does it, at all? I might have to work on that one right there. That one does not give me warm fuzzies. But actually, I'm pretty impressed for my first attempt. I'm pretty impressed with myself, if I do say so myself. Which, of course, I do, because, you know, nothing like tooting your own horn, you know? So, toot, toot. Right, so, thanks for watching. I hope everybody got some enjoyment out of this. Let me know if you've done a tab-bound journal or project before, and that's about it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.